Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, Monday through Thursday. This is a general reading, and you know I'm going to be using my two Redley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I think, and if I remember to do this for the intro, I'm going to pull three from my Waite Rider Tarot deck. Okay, so we're going to do that in the introduction. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are in Gemini season. We are coming up to that new moon. So then, we have been from the full moon to the new moon where that is waning. We've been releasing. There's a lot of different energies going on. I've talked about ascension type of energy. Then from the new moon to the full moon, it will be waxing, and that's when we start to request. We also have something, Mars is going into Leo. That is going after the things, that's going to spur you on to pursue the passions and the path that you want to be on. Okay, so you may feel that you have a little bit of an initiative. Your energy might even be a little bit higher. You will also have a little bit of focus. Leo, covers the heart, so there's a lot of going after what is heartfelt for you. Okay, now, did I tell you this? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, okay? Okay. Anything that is reversed has stronger energy. Now, another thing too is, a week ago, I think it was a week ago. It might have been maybe 10 days ago. The message I had received was that, things were going to get real. Remember, Saturn, Aquarius, it's retrograde now, and this is all about reality versus illusion, and more and more reality is being uncovered. So then what did I get this morning? Now, woke up and the first message was, this week people are going to be weird. Okay, now what does that mean? I really don't know. I've been trying to think on that, pray on that, meditate on that, but people are going to be weird. Now, it could it could be that they're a little more emotional, because remember, we have all this ascension type of energy going on. It could be more emotional. I want you to just be aware of the people around you. And I just really feel it's kind of like what again, going back with the Saturn thing, it's and then we can, it's, when I talk about Uranus and Taurus, it's expect the unexpected. I just have this real strong feeling, well, the strong message came this morning, people are going to be weird. Okay. I know, we're all a little weird. We're all a little bit, that's who we are. But it's just, if you have somebody that you always, exactly their pathway, they're not going to necessarily be going down that pathway. I kind of feel that there's going to be a lot of rethinking of things. People that are usually very calm may not be so calm. People that have more anger may be more calm. It's just something's weird going on with the people this week. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. I'll let you, we'll just see. It's interesting because it's usually after I say it, then the week later, then we can go back and see what's going on. Now, let's go ahead. My Waite Rider. Oops. And remember, if there are any negative kind of cards like the Tower, the Devil, Death, it doesn't mean exactly what you're thinking it means. Hey, if you get a message and say, oh my gosh, that's for me, again, it may or may not resonate. It may not, just know that it's not always what it appears. Maybe that's what people are going to be weird is about too. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Okay, and this is going to be more for like the general atmosphere, the universal energies around us. First card is King of Cups. Okay, now, Cups, water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King's underlying energy, because the court cards all have an underlying energy, is the swords, is air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Very thought-provoking, very much thinking things through, very much, making plans. That's what air energy is. But water energy is the one that has had the emotional ringer, the one, that has gone through the highs and lows with the emotions. Now remember too, the water energy is more affected as with the moon cycles. So know that too. The King of Cups is rising to a higher level emotionally, is rising to a higher level also intellectually, and there's some integration going on between that intellect and that emotion. This is a more thoughtful this is a more thoughtful type of energy coming. There's going to be a more thoughtful energy. There is going to be things, like, okay, I need to spot some things, I need to see some things, and then there's going to be I'm going to say integration with the emotion and the intellect. Okay, there's gonna, because the King of Cups has gone through every emotional experience that you can go through and has come out a better person. Okay, and a better leader. Next card. Well, there's that Tower. We had the Tower a while ago, okay? And the Tower, okay, this is one of the major arcana cards. So this is a minor arcana. This is kind of like your day-to-day. This is a bigger energy that's kind of that overriding energy. The Tower is when things collapse. The Tower is when things fall apart. The Tower is, things have to clear out in order for things to be rebuilt. Okay, many times I've had my Tower moments and it's like, okay, not quite sure, and then as you go along you see something has to collapse. It can be very emotional, it can be very trying, but it has to happen. This is one of those times, it's like these are those things that have to happen. Now, because we have that King of Cups next to us, though, we do see what's happening around us better. We can integrate that into our psyche better. And again, the people that are watching, you're the ones that, you're going to have this information to hold it together, because the King of Cups is saying, hold it together, hold things together. Don't, things will work themselves through. This is just one of those Tower moments. It feels like everything's collapsing. It's not necessarily, again, going back to Saturn and Aquarius, it's more of an illusion as opposed to the reality. Okay? Okay. Next card. And this one is reversed, stronger energy. This is the Eight of Cups. Okay? Again, that water energy, that emotional energy, that basically, that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this is just basically walk away from it. Walk away from the drama. Walk away. Go to your own path. This is leaving that emotional side behind. That's integrating with everything. So does this look like this is going to be a weird week? Sure, it's going to be, but what else is new for us? But this is just kind of being aware, integrating what's going on, and then walk away from the drama, walk away from, the henny penny moments, the sky is falling, that's going to be somebody else. That's going to be somebody else. You're going to integrate this and you're just going to kind of like, nope, I'm going down my path, and, kind of like nothing can stop me too. So there is, even though we have this Tower card, there is a lot of strength here. There's a lot of strength. And it will all work with how do you deal with your emotions? Are you letting your emotions, ride you, or are you letting maybe having a little combination, a little moderation between the two? Because the King of Cups says, yes, you can still be emotional, but also use your smarts too. Okay? Okay. Interesting week. Like I said, the message I received was this morning. This is going to be a weird week. No, people are going to be weird. Okay? This is a week where people will be weird. So we'll just be aware of it. We don't have to buy into it. We can leave it. And if you notice, we do have that moon, and this would be kind of like that new moon going to that full moon. So maybe that was when is the new moon? 10th, 11th. It'll be in Gemini. There's a lot of intellectual energy with this Gemini moon. Again, we have that ascension energy going on right now. So people are going to be weird. Now, let's start our readings now. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? Well, let's see what we've got going on for this week. There's some strong stuff going on for all the signs, and it's going to be interesting for you. I kind of feel like I feel movement for you. I feel like you're you're on a train or a bus. You basically, when I see that, when you're on a train or a bus, it's kind of like you're traveling, you're journeying, there's movement. It doesn't mean that you necessarily are in control. Like when you're driving, when I see you in a car, it's to me that's like you're taking control of this movement, okay? That you're the one that's actually making things happen. This is kind of like you're going into a new space, a new place. It does not mean that you are powerless, because you had to choose to get on the train. You had to choose to get on the bus. So there is some direction, because these trains and buses are going somewhere. So I just have to kind of explain that. So there is movement happening for you, especially this week. It's just, and you do feel calm with it. It is something that you're feeling like, okay, I'm accepting it, I'm allowing it, and I do feel like you're calm with it. Now, I grew up in a system that, not in a system, I grew up in a metro system. So there were buses, L's, trains, things like that. So I did grow up with that. And it was kind of like I get on here, my home, and it takes me to this other place. It could be my work. It could be, so I do feel this movement. This could be, there is some transitions for you. You might have to make some, you might have to get off and take another route. So there are some route changes. So, okay, whatever that means for whoever. Okay, 3 cards face down. These 2 reversed. First card, King of Ariel. Now, King's underlying energy, we talked about that. Swords, it's air. Ariel is your energy. It is your, it is Capricorn, it is Taurus energy. It's very solid, things to do with your home. But the King of Ariel this is standing up in your profession. This is very professional energy. This is not a weak energy at all. In fact, there is a lot of strength. There's also a lot of see me. It's like this is a week for you to be seen. Now, it may not necessarily feel comfortable for you, my Virgos, because you kind of like to do things a little bit behind the behind the scenes, but you know your worth. And this is a see me moment. This is and this is eyes will be upon you. You are being seen. Do not be worried about it, because this is, again, coming from a place of strength. This is somebody that knows their worth, knows what they don't know. They know what they know. There is a lot of confidence. So that is what will be seen. Okay. So this could be, again, maybe this is why I go back to the transit type of energy. And, there is movement. It probably is movement with your work situation, your professional situation. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Next card, the Knight of Michael. So, Knight's underlying energy, fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, burning. But Michael is air energy, and we've talked about that. Very strategic, making some plans. So the Knights are also very directional. The Knights know what they want and are going after it. So you've got this passion of the Knight, because that's the fire energy. But you also have the wisdom and the direction and the thoughts and just of the air energy. So this is this is one of those times that you're making some strategic plans. So I do feel like there could be something really big going on in your profession or in your work or in how you make your money, or possibly even one of those things. Maybe you're starting a I don't know if it's a new business or if you're promoting a new business. It's kind of like it's a business that So maybe, it could be you're starting a new business, but you know the business. You're the professional. You know the business. And it's like you going after some of that too. So the Knights, this is very strategic thinking. This is not, if this was more, if this had the water energy to it, it'd be kind of more that emotional. But this is very, your head is in the game. Okay? So, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So there could be a promotion in your, promotion, that new job. Or it could be, again, you make a decision. Again, it's very strong about your profession. Here we go. Next card, Queen of Ariel. Okay, so Queen's underlying energy is water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, fluid, emotional. The Queen, again, it's Ariel. This is things falling into place. This is also this Queen of Ariel energy, the King of Ariel, the Queen of Ariel, the Knight, going after it. It also, so there means that there's money coming, okay? It makes your household better. It brings you the good things in life. So this could be a very strong professional, promotional type of energy this week for you. Now, this is, again, I go back to the King of Ariel, and then the Queen of Ariel comes together. Remember, that's a couple. That's the male and the female energy. That's the feminine and the masculine energy, which we all have parts of, okay? We are, whether you be whatever, if you're a female, you still have masculine energy. If you're a male, you still have feminine energy. It's all a part of us. And there's a completion with the King and the Queen. They're standing together. They are coming together. And the Queen wants everything right. So the Queen is going to be, the King brings the experience, but the Queen's is going to negotiate the contract. The Queen's going to look at every line item. The Queen's going to get exactly what she wants out of this package. Okay? So expect, this could be, you could be offered a package, or, but this is, again, and the Queen's going to negotiate. So if you are looking for a job, I do tell people this, because I was in management, and, my people, as what you want to do in management, you want to bring people up to either replace you or to be able to spread their wings, hopefully within the same company. But either way, you want to be a good mentor. And one of the things that I would say is, they'd come and say, well, how much should I ask for? I said, well, ask them what the range is, and then, tell them you want the job, get what their offer is, and then ask for more. Tell them, I really love the job. I really want the job. I want, I don't know, 5, 7, 10, whatever the price, the price point is. I would like more. You want to tell them, I want the job. I like the job. I want more, because, and then if they come back, if they say no, well, you know what? You asked. You can still take the job. Okay? Okay, it's always good for negotiations. So with the King is bringing the professional knowledge. The King is bringing the, look at me, I am confident. The Queen is going to negotiate the deal. She's going to make sure that you get what you need, okay, or what you want. There is more of a want. It's kind of like, we don't always get what we want, but we get what we need. The Queen is going to get what you want. Anyway, mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Let's go on. One last card with these here. So yeah, there is definite movement. You know what it is. And the thing is, though, I do want to tell you this. Just because it looks, if it's not what you want, you may not take it. You may not take it. You may wait. I'm not telling you that you should wait. I'm just saying that you may wait. And I'm not telling you shouldn't wait. Sometimes waiting things out, they then reconsider and then can come back to you with another deal. But it's your choice. Your choice. I know a lot of people, when they're given an offer, they get a little bit worried and they're like, oh, I've got to take it. You can be a little slower with your negotiations. Here we go. Reversed. 3 of air. Okay. 3s, creativity. There's also the power of 3, saying something 3 times, 3 people coming together. There's also the Trinity. Now we have air energy, which we've talked about. That's Michael energy. There is a lot of letting go in order to move forward, okay? The 3 of air is like the 3 of swords, the 3 of Michael. There's a lot of releasing, letting go. So there can be, so even though all of this is going on, it can feel a little bit of, what am I giving up in order to go into this, okay? Maybe you are, maybe you have a 2-minute commute, and now you're going to have a 45-minute commute. Maybe you're going from hourly with overtime to salary with no overtime. So there's kind of a really look at your decisions. Part of the king and the queen of Ariel is kind of telling me, don't get caught up in the excitement so much. You know, but the queen doesn't want to let you do that. The queen won't do that. So if you do have like if you do have a short commute right now, or maybe you're working out of home, the queen can negotiate these things. The queen can say, well, you know what? I'm working out of my home right now, so I would like to come to the office 2 days a week and stay home 3. Okay, you know, there's always ways to negotiate. So there is kind of like, there's something that you're kind of having to give up in order to go into this. And you're going to, those are choices. Those are choices. Okay. Great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. So that's an interesting one. That's why I do like to read the narratives, just because sometimes that matches more so. But again, it's kind of like a, you know, it's a change. This will be a change for you, my Virgos. It's a change. So, and that's where you're going to be kind of like, do I want the change or don't I want the change? The choice. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Virgos is. Amber. Oh, I love amber. Harmony, home protection, calm, attracts love. We can go with that. So, interesting stuff. You're going to have to let me know, my Virgos, because this is kind of like, there's some really big stuff. You know, such strength, though, that king and queen, that queen and king of Ariel, that knight of Michael. You're going to have to let me know. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. It does help. Let's get the videos out. Also, my Virgos, more importantly, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.